Ah! Don't worry, chat. I have my Xbox controller plugged in, so when we read lore, I can scroll. So we're all good on that front. What? Excuse me. Fuck. Where am I? I'm in a cave. I'm in a Minecraft. Oh shit, there are monsters here. Fuck. Fuck. Shit. Well, this isn't good, because there are monsters everywhere, and I, you know, kind of don't, Oh. Right as I say, I kind of don't have ammo. Guess what I get? Ammo. I hate to say it, I think I just gotta go in. That's not just going in, that's going in with your entire penis out, ready for it to get chopped off by an evil demon. So where am I going? I didn't know you could kick a dead body in this game. Where am I going? It's not a matter of just like burn the body and the thing catches on fire. It doesn't. No. Forgot how fucking. Oh. I did just have to do that. Just for some reason, Sebastian didn't want to fucking aim at it. So we're just kind of like exploring a cave system right now. The thing is, because like that photograph took us to the church, and then what? What was I saying? Oh, fuck. But, I don't exactly know the significance of the church. Because, like, we went to the church, and then after the church, we got thrown into, like, the basement where we fought the keeper. Inside of, like, the giant fucking crypt that was underneath the church. And now I'm just in a cave. So I still am not quite sure what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing in the story. The story is still kind of Alan Waking itself, where it just doesn't really make a lot of sense right now.
Aberrant brainwave patterns observed in subjects number 25 and 33, and now again in 55. One common factor is a case history of dissociative identity disorder.
Oh.
Previous experiments of the prefrontal cortex led to degradation of sense of self. But there were unanticipated results here. Suicidal thoughts of alternate personalities exhibited as attacks on the core personality. As self-consciousness waned, a sort of stasis was achieved.
Yeah.
Two creatures sewn together and forced to live as one, eternally hating the other. Delicious.
I wouldn't use that word to describe what you just talked about there. I'm assuming that was Ruvik, but I could be wrong. Hey, at the very least, whoa! Hell no! Hell fucking no! Good on the game devs for using the actual, like, term. Cause like most fiction oftentimes represents DID in a very untrue manner. It's weird because like I'm thinking specifically of like the movie Split with James McAvoy, which is weird because like it's somehow both not a great like the least good representation of DID, but also at the same time it's just also kind of a really good movie. So it's weird because it's like the version of DID that it shows in the film is actually really interesting because like the guy with DID, I'm not gonna spoil much, has like a bunch of different personalities, but some of those personalities, you know, are trying to do something while the other personalities are against it, so they don't get to take form as often. And then in the third movie, Glass, which isn't that great, but it was fun. We got to see more of the personalities. I don't know. Like I said, it's not a, it's far from an actually like good representation of what DID is. Because they also basically explain that it's also technically a superpower for him. Because like, this isn't a spoiler, I don't think, but in the movie, the guy with DID has a personality called the Beast, which, you know, is, for the most part, it's played like just another identity, but then, spoiler alert, at the end of the movie, we learn, oh no, while yes, the Beast is just another identity, it is more than just another identity as well. Because, like, the Beast can, like, the Beast can climb walls and lift things that no normal human being could. So, while it is just DID, Kevin has, like, a weird version of it where one of his personalities just gives him superpowers. Which, I guess, could be kind of cool if they did it in a certain way. But the movie itself plays it more like a horror film than an actual, like, superhero story, which was the point of the Unbreakable trilogy. Oh. Is that Ruvik? Or am I tweaking? Chat, you want to know what I did watch today that turned out to be fucking fantastic? And I knew it was good. It was just never something that I personally had any interest in seeing for a while until recently. Fucking Hamilton. Cause like, oh my god, you got fucked up. Oh wait, hold on. Cave note. I went in too deep and of course it was a trap. Sophia told me to stop so many times, but it was only a little further to the truth. I knew there'd be challenges, but I was so close. I noticed the faintest breeze coming from the crack of this door. This door has to lead outside. Jesus, I can't read. This plate I found looks like it fits in the slot. It's probably the key, but which way does it go? 50-50 odds. And I've been here pacing for what feels like an eternity, unable to make this simple choice. Sophia, if I make it out of here, I'll hold you in my arms. I'll tell you that you were right, and I'll never let you go. Yeah, buddy, I hate to tell you. Oh, that's rough. Bloody relief plate. This strange plate has a face carved into either side of it, and one side has a bloody streak across it. Oh, fuck. Well, this has the bloody streak across it, so I would assume it's this. It's called deductive reasoning, chat. I had no interest in Hamilton for a long time because it's like, everybody was like, bro, it's so good. Bro, you have to see it. And the thing is, I have that like special breed of autism. Where it's like, if I, whoa, what? Oh my god, I'm back in the fucking building again. It feels like it needs to be my choice to watch something, or whether or not I watch something. And because everybody was like, oh,
What the hell is going on?
hey, he's alive.
I need to figure out how to reverse this if we're going to stop him.
Who? This Ruvik guy? Who the hell is he?
I'm sorry, I have to find this.
I can't help if you leave me in the dark, Doc. And you need me to help.
We were working on a method. How can I explain this? It's like linking brains together. Sharing everything on an electrochemical level. Emotion, memory, perception, everything. Directly. It's unprecedented. The implications on psychology, on pharmaceuticals, on consciousness itself.
Are you serious? It's a fucking nightmare.
Well, I didn't say it was perfect. Especially not with such a unstable host.
Great. So your research partner is a psychopath. And we're all inside his head.
Not exactly, no. All of us are contributing on some level. But he's the only one with conscious influence.
You know how he thinks. What does he want?
Well, it's just a theory, but...
Is it a game theory?
He wants us dead.
Yeah, that sounds like a game theory to me. Whoa! A game theory. But, yeah, I needed it to feel like my choice, and it didn't feel like my choice, because everybody was like, bro, you have to watch Hamilton, you have to fucking watch it. It's like, I don't have to do fucking anything, first of all. I could go my entire life not watching Hamilton, and I'd be perfectly fine. But I watched it today, and genuinely, like, I'll admit, I was stoned when I watched it. So my opinions on it may be a little bit biased, but I do genuinely think that Hamilton is fucking brilliant. It is a fucking masterpiece. Masterpiece? Masterpiece! No, it's genuinely really fucking good. Lin-Manuel Miranda is, well, I already knew this before going into Hamilton, but he is really talented. But yeah, no, it was genuinely fantastic performance and movie. I will say that one song, I think it was just called Election of 1800 or some shit like that. It's the one where fucking, oh. What the fuck is that? Go, dude! That is crazy. I don't know why, like, it made me think that it would be a cutscene or that the camera would flip around. That's why I ran towards it. I thought the camera would flip around. But no, we're just going full Crash Bandicoot on this bitch. Holy fuck. We're in the safe haven. How are you here, motherfucker? The fuck? Yo, are we gonna go burn the Wicker Man? Uh-oh. I'm not here. I'm not here. Sir, put that torch out. You're gonna burn the sunflower. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Detective
Damn.
Dianos.
What was that?
Oh? I thought I was just tweaking.
You were moaning in your sleep.
Oh.
Had a dream?
Sorry, had a wet dream. I was thinking of my wife again. But I also watched a full story of Doctor Who. I think it was like The Ark in Space or something. But honestly, that episode was really good. Or that story of Doctor Who was really good. It was like just short enough that I could watch all 4 episodes without getting bored, but at the same time, it was engaging enough and had an interesting story. It was like the Doctor, Sarah Jane Smith, and Harry, I think his name was. That trio find this like arc in space. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! That actually fucking got me. That's crazy. Jesus. Oh, my heart. But anyways, as I was saying, the trio find this space station. Whoa. Okay, I'm no longer in the safe haven now. I don't trust that sunflower. Okay. Where the fuck am I now? Bro, I can't just stay in one fucking place. I'm being teleported fucking everywhere. But, yeah, and they find this, like, human colony that's been, like, frozen into, through cryogenic hibernation and shit because they're trying to build a new world on Earth after a solar flare hit it. And the Doctor finds that these, like, bug creatures called the Wyrn, I think they're called, the Wyrn. They've infested the ship, and then some of the humans wake up. One of them gets like infected with it and slowly turns into a Wyrn. What you're talking about sounds interesting. It's a story from Doctor Who that I watched today, from like the old 60s Doctor Who. Though this was done in, I think, the 80s. It was around the time that Tom Baker was the 4th Doctor. Doctor Who, yeah. Yo, haven't heard that in a while. Yeah, man. I'm a big Doctor Who fan. I love my silly British version of One Piece, where the show is just inexplicably long and has a lot of content, most of which you can skip to enjoy the good shit. I used to be a big fan, but fell out of it. I wish I could fall out of it. I'm too, like, autistically interested in the series. I want to rewatch it. I will definitely say, ever since it got put back on hiatus, I've been delving back into Doctor Who shit. If Doctor Who's past of being on hiatus says anything, it's gonna be a minute it's gonna be a minute until the show comes back. Which, like, I think it needed, but at the same time, I'm sad about it, because I want Doctor Who. I want my silly British show to keep going. Oh, hey Leslie and Doc. Yeah, no, I've been delving, like, I've said this before on stream, but I read a Doctor Who novel called A Silent Star Goes By, which was really fucking good. Honestly wish that was turned into an episode of Doctor Who, but I doubt, because it was like an 11th Amy and Rory story, and I don't think Matt Smith, Karen Gillan, and Arthur DeVille are gonna come back to Doctor Who anytime soon. They kind of seem to be in the same camp as Peter Capaldi, where they're like, no, we had our time, and now that it's over, we don't have to come back. And it's like, yeah, but like, I want to see more. The 11th Doctor is my favorite. I want more of him. Yeah, no, it was a good story, and I wish it was turned into an episode. Because it had some really interesting creatures, but I've already talked about this on stream, so. I do think Doctor Who going on hiatus again is a good idea. Honestly, I just... Alright.
What do we have here?
Ooh. God, shit keeps happening and I want to yap about Doctor Who. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, fuck.
The consent region of the neocortex. Subject imprint only partially successful. Individual personality traits linger.
How far are you? Chapter 9. So I'm like just over halfway through the game. Obviously I have to poke my brain somewhere, but I don't know where. Ow. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna explore a little bit more. But no, chat, I'm not. Whoa! Oh, fuck. That's not good. Jukes! Fuck you, bitch, I'm out of here. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Fuck. Can't open that. Is he gone? Oh shit. No, chat, I've had like, I mean, I'm no different from any other like fan of like anything. I've definitely thought about like what I would do to improve Doctor Who. That being said, when I think about stuff like that, I do genuinely try to think about not just what I would like, but what would genuinely benefit the series as a whole. And I'm of the belief that I can like come to the conclusions that I made because I'm such a huge fan and I'm willing to digest all this media and shit. Bitch, that's a guillotine. They cut. Whoa! Okay. The Outlast Trials method didn't work this time. But no, my thing with what I think Doctor Who should get is, one, obviously this has already happened, but they need to separate from Disney, right? They need to separate from Disney. I think in general, Disney, even if we learn that they have had zero creative control over Doctor Who during the run where Disney produced the show, even if, I think Disney has too much of a track record of just not being a very trustworthy like company, that I think a progressive show like Doctor Who being produced by them is like, that would be like if Disney was funded by the IDF, you know? Like, it's just like, it doesn't make sense for a progressive show like Doctor Who to be working with a company that is so anti-progressive and so open about it to this day. So yeah, no Disney. Disney's out. And honestly, I think obviously Bad Wolf Productions is also no longer a part of the show, which I don't know much about what Bad Wolf Productions even did for Doctor Who in the first place. So I can't really comment on whether or not them like no longer producing the show. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I don't really, oh fuck, I don't know how that affected, how that's going to affect Doctor Who in the future. My main thing is, first things first, I think no matter what, even if the fans despise it, which personally, this is gonna instantly lose some people, but ooh, map fragment. This is gonna instantly lose some people. I think that even though Russell T Davies is done with the show again, but like, even if RTD is done again, I think that at the very least, I would like to see what could have been done with Billie Piper as the 16th Doctor, right? Again, I know everybody fucking hates it, but like, this isn't the first time that, one, Doctor Who has reused an actor, and two, an actor who has previously not been the Doctor, has played the Doctor. One of the biggest fan favorite characters, or fan favorite versions of the Doctor, was a returning actor, and they made it a major part of his character in the 12th Doctor. Because Peter Capaldi also played the Roman dude in that 10th Doctor episode, and everybody fucking loves him. So I think if they were to be able to do it in a way where Billie Piper coming in as the 16th Doctor and having it be like actually meaningful to the fact that it's Rose's face, and after all this time, he's being reminded of Rose again, I think that could have been genuinely really fucking cool. I want to see how that would have played out. So I think no matter what, I do think that they should, at the very least, stick through it. Do I think that they could pick up the show after the fact? Like, after that version of the Doctor is gone? Yes, absolutely. They totally could. I mean, we didn't see how the 8th Doctor regenerated into the 9th Doctor until the Night of the Doctor special for, like, the Day of the Doctor anniversary. Oh, fuck. So, like, this isn't... Oh, hi, Ruvik. What do I do here? Okay, hold on. Out of here, Tobo! Ah!
Can't catch me, motherfucker. Can't get me.
Yeah, oh shit, he's teleporting. You cheating! That's cheating! That's against the rules. But like, they could... I didn't like that noise. I think it would be kind of weird to, at the very least, not see what happens between 15 regenerating into 16, and if the show decides to go this route, the show starting with 17, right? I'm not against Rose's Doctor being a shorter Doctor. Obviously, we've gotten that with the 14th Doctor. Oh yeah, and I even forgot, fucking 14 was the 10th Doctor again, so it's not even the first time that the Doctor has been played by somebody who's also played the Doctor already before. Like, this is something that I genuinely don't understand. Like, a part of it I get, like, to an extent. It's the distaste of the over-reliance on nostalgia, and, like, the BBC being like, remember when we gave a fuck about writing a good story? Remember when you used to like Doctor Who? Remember that? Like, I get not wanting to eat the member berries, but like, what is it about Billie Piper playing the Doctor that is such a bad idea when David Tennant has played 2 Doctors, Peter Capaldi has played another character and the Doctor? We know this is something Time Lords can do. What is so wrong about that? This is pre-established lore. It's just suddenly now, oh, I just don't like this for some reason. And I will say this now. A lot of people really don't like pointing this out when it comes to criticizing Doctor Who, because I do think, oh, welcome in. I do not know how to pronounce your name. TJ? Just TJ? All right, chill. But like I get not wanting to say something like this when you're criticizing a show, because I do think, like, even if I don't think personally like this is a good like defense against criticism, we do have to recognize that a part of the reason why Doctor Who from 13 onward was so disliked was because of the fact that 13 was a woman and 15 was a black dude. And there is absolutely a group of people who don't like the potential 16th Doctor, again, being a woman. We can't ignore that a lot of those criticisms, or at least in the bad faith sense, stem from bigotry. You a big horror fan? I love horror. I adore the horror genre very much. I got into it because of my mummy, I'm not gonna lie. Because she's also a huge horror fan, and that kind of like just rubbed off onto me. Oh, I just realized the safe. It's the Keeper. He's alive. What's some of your favorite titles? Let me think. I'm a big Outlast fan. I speedrun the first Outlast, and I've been casually playing Outlast Trials like pretty consistently. I've fallen off lately, but that's just because I'm on a trial that just kind of sucks and I don't like it. But I'll complete it someday. Obviously, I've played some more baby horror games. Like I like Little Nightmares. Oh, hello. Sneak attack. I like Little Nightmares. I like fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. I was a kid during peak FNAF, bro. Like, when I tell you, nothing will beat being 12 years old during peak FNAF, bro. I think I was 12. I don't remember. I was like in middle school during peak FNAF, and that shit went so hard. Every time I saw MatPat post a game theory about FNAF, I was like, oh, yes! And I'm like a LARPer fan of, you know, Resident Evil and Silent Hill, where I haven't played the games themselves, but I like what I've seen of the games, and I want to play them. But anyways, so I think... Oh, hey. God damn it, I keep finding things to read while I want to rant about Doctor Who. Despite the KCFD's quick arrival and best efforts, a fast-spreading house fire took the lives of a young girl and her babysitter yesterday afternoon in the Park Ridge neighborhood of Crimson City. Lily Castellanos, age 5, and her babysitter, Juanita Flores, 56, were... Oh, shit! My daughter's dead? My daughter's dead? Fuck. Damn, no wonder Sebi is so fucking, like, depressed. Bro lost his wife and his kid? Bruh. My daughter, exactly. So I think that even if RTD isn't coming back, I would definitely like to see Billie Piper's 16th Doctor, even somewhat, even if it's like one episode. I want to see her Doctor and how Billie Piper would play the Doctor and what story could be written for her to make her interesting. Then, from her onward, I would put a hard no sort of rerun rule where no main showrunner can come back. Every showrunner has to be a new writer to the series. Obviously, we can bring back RTD and Stephen Moffat and I guess Chris Chibnall if you really like his fucking writing. I personally don't. But if you really like him, I guess he can come back as like a guest writer in the same way Stephen Moffat came back as a guest writer during 15's run. But I don't want to see Russell T Davies be showrunner again. As much as I like a lot of the writing and like plot decisions he made for Doctor Who, I don't want to see Stephen Moffat come back again. I want consistent, new, preferably younger writers writing for Doctor Who. I think Doctor Who as a franchise benefits from new, unique, interesting points of view in the same way that I think most genres do, because everybody views a genre slightly different from everybody else. So I think having the show consistently bring in new writers, new actors to play the characters and to write for the show would be beneficial to Doctor Who. Like the only other time I would want like a character to return is if it's genuinely beneficial to the story, right? Like I don't want to, like personally, I'm kind of sick and tired of fucking the guy that they hired to play the first Doctor, fucking Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, and Paul McGann appear in every single Doctor, like major, like series ending, or season ending episode of Doctor Who. Like that, quick spoiler for I want to say 13's final story. But that scene where she's like at the abyss and that was like a visual representation of her deciding whether or not to regenerate. Like, yes, it makes sense in the moment for her to talk to previous doctors, the fact that they just showed up for a tiny cameo, in the same way that they showed up for that one Dalek episode, for like no fucking reason other than fan service. I thought that was kind of fucking stupid. And usually I'm the one who's like, yeah, no, bring back old actors for a cameo. Like usually I'm all for that, but Doctor Who overdid it. Also, another thing, personally, and this might piss off a lot of people, I think the BBC needs to start hiring people to play older doctors again. Because I'm not against Doctor meeting previous doctors. I'm not against those stories continuing to be made. But like, we are severely limiting ourselves because they just refuse to recast the second, third, and fourth Doctors. Like, yes, Peter Davison will come back. Yes, Colin Baker will come back. Yes, Sylvester McCoy will come back. Paul McGann will come back. But like, I want to see the third Doctor again, and I want to see him interact with a modern Doctor. But they're not going to do that because for some fucking reason, they refuse to get an actor to play him. That's what I would do for Doctor Who, is that I would basically install that rule where it's like, there needs to be a consistent, like, new showrunner, new actor, like, consistently. I don't want to see returning showrunners. I don't want to see previous Doctors come back as the main character. If you want to tell a story of a Doctor whose time has already come and gone, like, brother, the novels are right there. The audio dramas are right there. The comics are right there. You don't need to bring back an actor to play a new incarnation of the Doctor, because we all know the reason why they do it. It's because, hey, seeing David Tennant come back to Doctor Who brought in attention from people who had dropped the show after 13's run, right? So I would absolutely push for just consistent new writers, new actors, preferably people who are younger and understand the culture that we currently live in. Because that's another thing. I feel like the problem with Russell T Davies' second run with Doctor Who is the fact that, while yes, I think he himself is in a great position to write for Doctor Who, because, and this is gonna sound like something crazy, and I know there might be some people who are like, bro, DEI, woke, DEI. But it's like, the Doctor has always been, even if you want to go with the idea that he is an asexual, that is still a queer identity. The Doctor is an inherently queer character. So having somebody who is part of the LGBT, who can understand that, and understands what it is like to be stereotyped, understands what it is like to be typecast, understands what it is like to be assumed by a majority of the people, that then allowed Russell T Davies to write interesting characters who weren't just stereotypical white, straight, cis men. Now, am I saying, oh, I don't want to see white, straight, cis men show up in Doctor Who anymore? No. I'm of the belief that, like, an actor should be hired based off of their skill, but, like, in the same way that a lot of people like kind of act when it comes to you know, shit like this, in the same way that they want to, I might accidentally just die. Wait, am I looking at this? Oh, there we go. I do think that there is a benefit from having someone who understands, crazy to say, life as a minority.
That's all that matters.
Huh.
That's Marcello. Is that Ruvik with him?
Okay, well, thank you for just, like, outright saying it, Sebi. I needed the main character to explain what I just saw. I don't want to think, I want a game. Oh, Jesus! I definitely think Doctor Who, as a show, benefits from being respectful and understanding of minorities, of, you know, people who are consistently given a shitty hand in the life that we lead, or in the society that we have. Okay, so what's the answer to this safe? Well, hold on. Okay, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 2. Let me try 11 and 2 real quick. Oh, Jesus. Well, I called it. I fucking called it, chat. That was just a guess, by the way. I was like, oh, I mean, there's 11 guys up there and 2. But yeah, I think also in the same way that I think Doctor Who benefits from, you know, having writers like that, I also think it benefits from, you know, people who, or benefits from having writers who understand the current culture that we live in. Like that Kerblam episode, like, was so clearly written by people who didn't understand, either didn't understand why the current generation doesn't fuck with Amazon, or was written to try and criticize Amazon, but then because Amazon is a way that people can watch the show, they don't want to criticize them too badly because Doctor Who's on Amazon Prime. Okay, so I just realized I have no health, so if I die, okay. That's what I would do for Doctor Who, is just bring in younger writers and new actors, recast some of the dead doctors, and then, I don't know. I would like to see someone with better writing skills write some comics and novels for the 13th Doctor, because I do genuinely think that she could have been a really interesting character. I would also like for them to explore the Timeless Child. I know nobody likes it, but it's like, that's officially part of Doctor Who lore now. So, I will definitely say, like, I definitely partake in those type of thought experiments on, like, how to solve this, or how to fix this franchise or series that's not doing well. Oh, is that Ruvik? That is Ruvik. Oh, I'm not dead.
Slice clean, all the way.
What the fuck?
What I'm going. Peel, pristine skin. Thoughts from you.
Ruvik?
This kid's fucking weird. See, chat, this is why we don't trust rich white people. Because they be doing this shit in they giant mansions. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What do I do? I'm gonna run. Running seems like a smart idea. Ooh. Oh, fuck no. Whoa. You on some Alice Madness Returns type shit? Oh. Oh, he can go through walls. Okay. Fuck, what do I do here? Come through. Oh shit, he's like right there. Fuck. Oh, I'm fucked. Go. Actually, heal. Come on. Fuck. Shit. Shit. That's how you get through a maze, chat. You fuck up multiple times, so you know where the fuck to go. Oh, fuck. I really had to talk shit there. I really had to talk shit. I couldn't just, like, run like a normal person would. Nah, I had to go off spouting some bullshit. And now I'm at the start of the fucking maze again. All right, we run. We run. Oh. So see what happens when I stop, like, talking shit and I just, like, play the game? Oh. Oh, fuck. Am I in the fucking sunflower place where I got burnt alive in my dream? Ah! Ah! Maybe do a little bit of exploring real quick, chat. I get the sense that I might need some ammo. I don't really want to know what's in this barn. Preferably, I'd like to go back to living my miserable, wifeless, daughterless life, but hey. I guess beggars can't be choosers.
Rich bastards think they can buy up all our land.
They need to be shown who really owns these parts.
Oh, no. They're gonna be caught on fire while they're in the burn.
Hey, I think there's kids in there.
I didn't hear anything.
Damn, you an evil bastard. Oh, fuck.
Somebody open the door! Ruben, you have to climb.
Damn.
Shit.
Damn, so Ruvik got fucked up. It's not really... Oh. This seems like a great idea. Let's touch a hot metal surface during a fire. That won't end badly for anybody. Well, at least I wasn't timed, baby. Oh, fuck! The moment I start talking shit. Can I stop being touched by the evil red man? Oh.
I did it!
No. Don't make me fight the spider lady again, please. I didn't do shit. Perfect time to use a heal, by the way. All part of my plan. It was all part of my master plan.